Hello everybody, welcome to We're All Set. We're here now. Episode motherfucking 17.
We back.
Oops.
We back in the building.
I'm not supposed to be cursing. We're not cursing no more. You know, we going commercial. So with all the time that we've been gone, let me be clear on this. We've been getting everything that's legal in order, everything that matters in order, and a new thing is we're trying to cut back on our cursing. So we could be a little more commercial, which is respectable. So that's what it is.
Go get that merch. You see that shop is up. Everybody see what's going on. We're all set. My Shopify. Go get that. You know what I'm saying?
If you know me, go buy some shit.
If you know free, you dead need to buy some t-shirts.
We got coffee mugs, iPhone cases,
hoodies, hats. It's lit.
We got the lady.
If you love me, any nigga ever love me should buy a hoodie.
Any nigga that want any type of shower kit.
Any nigga that's if you want to shop with me, you need to dead buy the hoodie. That's not even a question. That's
period. Asking me like, yo, what's up with Caleb? Buy some merch.
Yes.
Whoever buy the most merch is going to get a date.
That's a fact. It definitely be niggas asking me, yo, what's up with Caleb? Buy some merch for that.
Period.
Anyway. You know what I mean?
Moving right along. We're going to get straight into the bullshit because we've been going for a minute, but we back now. And there's some shit going on, so we're going to just address it head on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Hov.
Let's talk about Hov. Hov came through. He did an interview. New shit. Hov is now going to be a mass producer for the NFL halftime show. First and foremost, let's congratulate him on a black man producing the halftime show.
Yeah, as a partnership with NFL.
First and foremost, as a partnership with the NFL. Yeah. And he did an interview, and they asked him a very, very, very specific question. They asked him, if it was up to you, and you were a part of the show, as far as NFL's wise, would you kneel or would you not kneel? And his answer was, ultimately, no, I wouldn't kneel. Now, specifically, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to say where Hov was trying to come from. And then I'm going to let them go through and say what they feel about what he said. So his response was this specifically. He said, no, I wouldn't kneel because I feel like this. The kneeling is done. That was number one. Kneeling was to bring attention to everything all the issues that we have. He specifically turned to people in the building and said, do you know what the issue was? And one of the ladies said, yeah. He said, what was it? And she responded, police brutality. He said, what about you, ma'am? Do you know what it was? And she said, yeah, I know, police brutality. He said, so now that that's done, we can move forward. Now we need action. So fuck kneeling because we're past that. Now let's talk about the issue at hand and let's come with action. All right? So everybody everyone around him agreed, respectable. But black people had something to say about that because you know why? They felt like this. Kaepernick lost his job off the strength of kneeling. So we can't move forward until Kaepernick has his job back. And Hov's response to that was, it wasn't about Kaepernick and his fucking job. It was about bringing attention to the issue at hand. And that happened. We brought attention to the issue at hand. Everybody knows the issue. Thank you, Kaepernick. You don't have your job, but you did bring attention, and that was the goal. So now moving forward, this is what the fuck it is. Let's move forward with action. So black people got an issue because at the end of the day, Hov said fuck kneeling. And that's how black people feel because black people are always offended by everything.
Yeah, fuck kneeling. What the fuck are we kneeling for? He kneeled for 3 years. It was like he said, it was never about Cap not having a job. He's not that nice. He's not worth the headache. Like, let's be clear. Michael Vick went to jail for killing dogs. White people love their dogs. If you think owners are worried about alienating their majority white fan base by signing somebody, do you think they would have signed Vic? Vic has the talent to supersede the bullshit. Cap doesn't. We're not signing up for 197 yards and 2 interceptions and a headache. Like, he's not worth it. He shouldn't be a starter. I just want to get that out there.
Okay, that was definitely sports.
I'm just letting you know why he doesn't have a job in the NFL. Along with the kneeling, like, okay, you're kneeling, you're making our fans mad, and you're not that nice? No, we're not signing you. Sorry. Moving along to Hov. If you're not sitting at the table, you're on the menu. You have to come to the table. We can't get nothing done by just keep kneeling. Niggas is still getting shot. It's not the NFL's fault that there's police brutality. They don't got nothing to do with that. They can't control that. So I'm all for what Hov is doing. Oh, niggas like, oh, Hov just producing a music show. Yes, he's gonna be in charge of one of the most watched events of the year. So whatever message that they want to put out or however they want to do it, I'm pretty sure it's in good hands and he's going to make the proper message get sent out. So why would you not want a black man at the head of that?
People are still kneeling though. I want to throw it out there though.
Eric Reed is fake kneeling. He still has a job.
Wait, what is it called when you have a sword and you're doing your, what do they call that?
Fencing?
Fencing. There was a fencing, he won the top level of fencing, and he was a white man, and he kneeled when he won his gold medal.
That's good for
And that was last week, and he said, I'm still bringing attention to some shit that's still fucking going on. Have police stopped killing black niggas? No. So why would we stop kneeling? Who the fuck are you to say, no, it's time to stop? No, it's not time to fucking stop. We're gonna kneel until y'all stop fucking shooting niggas.
What are we kneeling? No, we're not. We don't need to kneel.
Saying.
We don't need to kneel because it's not getting anything done. Like, we kneel. It's brought attention to it. Like, fuck the kneeling. Congrats to the white fencer who did that and showed solidarity and support to our cause and what's really going on. But the kneeling shit, like, we're past that. He kneeled for 3 years. I haven't seen Colin Kaepernick kneel since he got his NFL check. Let's be clear. He settled with the NFL, then he cut him a check. Now he's making videos with his shirt off trying to get back in the same NFL that we're supposed to be boycotting. Like, listen, the kneeling was cool. Like Hov said, it brought awareness. We're past that. Action now. Hov is at the table. We can't make change from the outside. We have to make change from within. And if you have common sense, you understand that. That's simple. Like, it is what it is.
Rich.
That's all I have to say.
Rich.
This nigga just like went crazy. He made like every point that could be made. Like, but like, shit. But really, it is what it is. Like, basically what Free said. You know what I mean? I agree with that. Like, I really don't really be jacking all that stand with cap shit. The nigga sold out. He signed. He took a settlement out of court. He signed the NDA. Like it's nothing to talk about, bro. Like if you got beef with a nigga and I'm backing you saying like, yo, we both got beef for homie, and then you say, and then you see the nigga and don't do nothing, then be like, oh, you know, things is whatever, woo. So what I'm supposed to do now? Go crazy and put in work for you? A nigga that don't want to put in your own work? That don't even make sense. Like, I don't know.
What do you mean a nigga that don't want to put his own work?
If you back out and take bread to shut up, now I'm supposed to keep on fighting your good fight?
Who took bread to shut up?
Colin Kaepernick. He settled out of court with the NFL and signed a non-disclosure contract agreement. So what are you talking about? You mad at other people for getting money with the NFL now? Because you got a check, bro. Like, and you wasn't that good to begin with. So I don't
let me ask you
what
this.
you're talking about.
And I'm gonna bring it back to the white man who's a fencer, because he has nothing to do with Black America.
That.
No, it's an example. So now, didn't Gabby just win another award? When we're winning awards, you don't want nobody to kneel no more, or should we continue?
I don't care. Kneel all you want, but that shit's not really getting nothing accomplished. And everybody overlooking keeps saying like, oh, this is just Hov getting a check for some fucking musical shit at the Super Bowl after he told niggas don't perform. No, it's way bigger than that. He got the niggas on some social injustice shit. If you could tell me Hov gonna be at the table when they deciding where the money is allocated, when they do their non-profit shit and whatnot, now you telling me Hov got the power to basically direct hundreds of millions of dollars or 50 million, 100 million into black empowerment situations. Now, I don't understand where's the issue at. Where's Kaepernick money? Where's he putting his money at? Where the Kaepernick organization at? Who he gave bread to, my nigga? That shit's in his pocket. He's getting right. He got Nesta screaming for niggas.
Yeah, that's it. You gotta relax too. Like, you keep talking for the nigga. Like, let him do what he need to do. Like, he can talk.
The Eric Reed nigga screaming his head off. Like, yo, y'all ain't doing this for Cap. What you doing for Cap? You gave Cap some of your NFL check that you still playing for? You still playing? Did you get that nigga some money? Like, what's up?
You keep bringing up the fencer. He kneeled, and then what?
Nothing.
What the fuck?
It was a
He's letting everybody know. He gives a fuck.
He can say that.
Sometimes we forget that people give a fuck.
So say that. Are you fighting injustice or are you clout chasing?
That's the sign of the clout chasing.
Do you know if I kneel, I'm gonna get bad articles and people gonna know who I am now?
It's trendy now.
Or do you kneel because it somehow gonna stop niggas?
It's like everybody was going crazy.
Let me say this. It's funny that he says that because when I went on his page really didn't have nothing going on, but that one picture where he did that one fucking thing, it was lit.
Clout chase.
That could be a thing. But in general, why would we stop that anyway? Who gives a fuck?
Alright, you can do it, but do something after that.
Else.
So I would expect if he said, yeah, I went kneel, I talked about it in my little acceptance speech, and then I said, yo, half of the bread that I'm about to make off of this is I'm donating it to inner city schools and shit like that.
Yeah,
but you're not doing that. If you're not doing that, there's nothing to talk about.
You're not putting no bread up, you're not making nothing shake, so what you talking about? You just screaming at the motherfucker, you just making shit look good.
You're right.
I ain't hearing that shit.
I don't know. When I saw it, I respected it and I appreciated it, especially coming from a fucking white man. Let me clear on that. Especially coming from white men, because white people don't gotta do that shit, but they do it. So who the fuck are we to say, nah, that's over, we're not doing that no more? No, the fuck it's not. It's not over, and we're still fucking doing it.
Listen, they could do it if they want to have fun. I'm just saying that shit is not fixing nothing. What is that shit fixing?
It's not, you're right. Not as his point. His point was it's time for action.
The thing with niggas, right? Niggas want to protest, right? But niggas don't know step 2, right?
Nobody knows
so
step
niggas
two.
just go.
Nobody knows step 2.
Nobody knows step 2. So they just
like,
keep on
let's be
screaming
cool.
until they blue in the face. You keep on getting angry. What you?
Let's talk about why nobody knows step 2. Can I say that?
The niggas ain't been a step 2
No, I'm gonna
yet.
tell you what step 2 is. Step 2 is
It's what Hov is doing.
No, step 2 exactly. Hov put himself in a position to be effective. So let's be clear on that. As young black people, we tell our children, what do you want to be when you grow up? You know, we say this, what do you want to be when you grow up? All of our kids want to be basketball players or football players. All the little young black boys want to play ball. When the fuck are we going to tell them, nah. How about you be a police officer? How about you get into military? How about you be in the go to school for political fucking science or shut the fuck up? We don't do that. But that's step 2. We don't have enough people in position to affect that, period. And that's the real issue.
I hope y'all know white supremacists.
But that's a generational issue.
That it's a mandate that white supremacist groups started in the 90s to stop looking like skinheads and to infiltrate the judicial system and the police system. That was a mandate through all white supremacist groups that started in the 90s.
Yeah.
I just want y'all to know that. Anyway, though, you know what I mean?
Hov's doing the right thing.
Hov's doing the right thing. That's all I want y'all to know. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. If I had to vote, Hov's doing the right thing. But I was only trying to speak for people who feel like he's not. And I feel like what he could have said was this: if you want to do it, do it. But I feel like it's not necessary anymore. Let's just move forward. But he didn't. He said, "What's the point?" He kind of played. He kind of played everybody who was still doing it. So my point is this: if you still want to fucking kneel, you should kneel. There's never too much awareness to anything. So don't ever fucking tell nobody to stop kneeling. That's stupid. Number one. They said if you can kneel, would you kneel? He said no. Why the fuck would you say no?
He said he not going to kneel. He didn't say nobody else.
And my question is, why the fuck would you not?
Why can't I say
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. As a black woman, if right now somebody gave me a gold medal, which I'm not qualified, but if I was, I would kneel off the strength of the fact that who gives a fuck? We still mad. I'm still mad. Black kids is still fucking getting shot. Why the fuck y'all stopping kneeling?
Fuck kneeling. That shit not doing nothing.
It is doing something.
It's just to me.
It got us where we are today, though. It got us here.
Niggas just got shot by police.
Nobody gave a fuck about it until niggas started saying, "Oh fuck that." Ain't gonna be no. Wait. There is no stop to the fucking start. Nobody gave a fuck about it until you're going to watch your little Patriots play, and then you see a black man doing some weird shit. Now everybody's paying attention. You don't stop some shit. You keep it fucking going until the problem is solved, and it's not fucking solved.
I mean, what really
That's it.
Meek being locked up and Robert Kraft being cool with Meek. And then Jay-Z started the reform shit. And then Meek introduced Jay-Z to Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft is on Jay-Z's reform board. So Robert Kraft introduced Jay-Z to Goodell. It's just how shit be working, B. Rich people get along, B. But at least they trying to do
That's
right
fine.
thing.
They ain't gonna do what I'm talking about.
You can't be mad at all that.
I said you don't stop some shit. If it's going, it's going.
You don't gotta stop. Do what you do. But why
who is he to
you
tell
gotta
me?
kneel? He didn't say nobody else kneel. He said he not gonna fucking kneel.
Why would he not?
Why not? Why you can't say how he feel? What the fuck is wrong with that?
Because it's fucking wrong.
Let
me be clear.
How somebody feel it can never be wrong. That's
I feel bad because let me be clear. Let me be clear. Stop.
You can't say how somebody feels is wrong.
Stop yelling at me.
You
Let
yelling.
me tell y'all. Let me be clear on this.
You the one yelling.
Not my tone. My tone is
screaming your head
I'm
off.
saying this. My point was this. When he said what he said, I respected it. Let's leave it there. But what I'm doing now is speaking for people who don't fucking respect what he said. Because let's be fucking clear. They're not wrong for feeling like he was on some bullshit.
Somebody pour me a shot, please. Somebody pour me a shot.
They're not wrong for feeling like you could have left it. It's called an open-ended fucking question. You just say, I feel them. We should never stop kneeling. Never stop bringing attention to the fucking issues. Anybody saying, let's stop it, that's stupid.
Why do you have to kneel to do that?
Why do you have to kneel to do that?
What do you mean? Never stop.
Why do you have to kneel to bring attention to the situation?
You kneel, you protest, you keep doing everything until the shit's done. Why they still killing blackheads, we gonna keep fucking kneeling. Who the fuck are you to say stop doing that? What are you talking about?
Shit to do.
It's not, so let's do all of it. That's that.
I'm dead.
I won.
I ain't seen a little nigga not get killed yet.
Exactly, so why would we stop bringing attention?
You typical female, you just screaming really loud. Like, you're not running up in it. You sound like Nicki, fast.
Let's go
sound like Nicki. Let's go into that. Let's go into that. You sound like Nicki.
A lot of screaming.
A lot of screaming. Nothing.
No. Megatron is, I say,
that shit go that shit is dirt.
Megatron, I say, Frio. Nicki,
that's a terrible song.
Yelling. Press is better. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
That's for one.
The music is trash right now. That's
so
why nobody
We're talking about Nicki.
Now we're talking about an
Nicki and
interview
Joe,
that was
man.
done between Nicki Minaj and Joe.
Let's talk about Nicki and Joe.
I don't know what Joe said to Nicki. Maybe you guys can clear.
They got a little history, I guess.
He said something.
Joe been saying a little spicy shit out of here.
Like she's on drugs. She's playing victim. It's just a lot of
can't offend that one. We can't offend this one. Man, fuck that. I said what the fuck I said. Period. Just like every day you go and do a show, you say what the fuck you said.
Like she's been bullied for 10 years. Everybody's against her.
How she get bullied for 10 years? That doesn't make sense. You won every award.
She won every award.
You won everything females could win. You went platinum a billion times. You went on world tour mad times. Who the fuck was bullying you? You was the only bitch doing it. You was the only bitch popping. You was the shit. Kanye
was only queen popping.
Remember when that Dark Beautiful Fantasy album when Kanye was like, yo, Nicki the best, motherfucker, the nicest in the game right now. Kanye was bigging up all crazy. I don't know, B. She is playing victim in my books, man.
I'm sick of it.
What I heard, let me say what I heard. What I heard was her say this. Joe, you always talk shit about every fucking body, which is facts, he does. And all she said was, now I'm here. So it's good. You don't sit here and talk about people all fucking day, but then when they pull up, you want to buckle like, well, I don't know, I just thought that you did drugs. Shut the fuck up, you said it. And now I'm here and I fucking don't. Let me tell you something about being in that limelight.
She said she does.
It's fucked up to sit here and go in on somebody who you don't fucking know what the fuck they do. She said, I met you one fucking time. Who the fuck are you to say what I do in my spare time when you met me one time? How can I sit here and say right now Taylor Swift is on cocaine? I never met the bitch.
Yeah.
So who the fuck are you to say that shit? You stop playing with these people's fucking lives. This is her livelihood, this is her brand, this is her fucking income. If you don't fucking know, you gotta just shut the fuck up. That's your only option. And now that's where Joe Budden fucks up because he gets into it everybody. Now granted, I'm gonna be clear. We have a show, we want ratings, so he does it for his fucking ratings. So I can respect that within itself. But now when a bitch pull up like, now you got me fucked up, everyone's like, oh my gosh, she's a spoiled brat. It's like, no the fuck she's not. She's a real nigga. She pulled up unlike a lot of niggas and said, what's good? And what you gotta say, cause stop talking on people who you don't fucking know their life. It's almost disrespectful.
Why can't she have a regular conversation? Like, why is she screaming?
She sat down. She sat down with her regular.
Screaming.
It's a lie. Like,
because it's offensive.
I ain't gonna lie. I got a thing in my mental brain when the shorty decibels levels goes past a certain level, bro. All that shit is gibberish. I'm not hearing you no more. I don't even know what you're saying, man. All I hear is screaming, and you're blowing my shit, and I'm out of here. Like. That's all I heard. Like, I had to cut that shit off halfway through when I was trying to listen to that shit. Like, I can't listen to that shit, bro.
I don't. I feel like we were yelling emotional, but I listen to what they're talking about.
I couldn't get with that shit, bro.
And you from up top, so you know that's how you talk, but you gotta listen to what they're communicating about. When I was little, my mom would yell about dumb shit, but she was
I tune my moms out all the time.
Nicki, you've been this narrative that you've been bullied for 10 years.
She's a liar. She's a full-blown liar.
Really?
She just recently started catching flack. Like the past, since Cardi got lit, since Cardi got high, she started catching flack because people realized, yo, she got no personality. She's not cool. She's just a rapper that pops up every now and then. But Cardi was giving you her personal life, and we realized Nicki was kind of corny. And it is what it is. Like, you feel Cardi more. Nicki mad. Her music got trasher. I don't listen to Nicki Minaj albums, but not even her like singles like was fire no more. Like. I mean, she still could rap. I mean, her guest verses be alright, but at the time, not lit. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, now I'm gonna agree with this. I am gonna say this. You can tell when somebody's going through something, and not even just Nicki Minaj in life. Like, you can tell when someone is feeling I'm gonna call it self-esteem. Self-esteem is a real fucking thing, and when someone has high self-esteem, it radiates like an aura. And when someone loses that, they start to lose themselves. Yeah. And I think that it was and I'm a Nicki Minaj fan since if he's seen that itty bitty piggy in the market. I've been a Nicki Minaj fan. So when she started to lose that aura, I watched it happen. And I don't judge, because I feel like I don't know what it was that took her to that place, so I don't judge because I'm human. But what I will say is this. I watched her lose it, and now I see exactly, yeah, me too.
Facts.
But I see exactly where the fuck she was going, and I see it happening to her, and that is unfortunate. I can't even lie.
Swagless. She's looking nasty, bro. She's about to be 40 years old and she's trying to compete with chicks at 24, 19, 20 years old.
She
like,
is.
She's
It's
trying
hard.
to be a hot girl.
But let me tell you
auntie, like hot auntie
But it's hard though. And let me tell you guys something. You know what's really fucked up for them? And let me speak for her on this. And I can speak for her on this as a human being, as a woman. When we're going through shit in life, like everybody got shit going on, it's very, very, very hard when everybody's watching you go through your bullshit. I go through my bullshit right here in the center of my own home. Come through with the shots, Kristen. Don't be scared.
Oh, you got any shots, yo?
Come through with the
shots. They don't got like
Yeah.
regular drinks, like that's it.
Nah, man.
We got
We're not doing none of that shit. Oh, you gonna pass me the
It's
double?
hard when you have to. It's hard when you have to go through all that shit. Excuse me, you guys.
Kristen,
Everybody
make sure
listening
they
to
see your
audio. We got Kristen coming
Make
through
sure,
with shots for
Kristen,
us.
make sure they can see your
need
cheeks.
some
You
drink.
gotta
Kristen,
turn up the ratings one time, yo.
But listen, you guys, I'm serious. She's going through shit and everybody's watching her go through it. And I feel like everybody put that pressure on her, like, oh my God, this is crazy. We're losing it. But it's like everybody go through shit. She just happens to go through it in the limelight. So she gets more magnified. But the reality is, it is what the fuck it is, you know?
We're gonna
take a shot and then we're gonna move on to the next shit. I'm done with Nicki. I'm tired of her.
Alright, we're gonna move on after Nicki.
Fucking fucker.
Cheers.
Ooh.
Ooh, Jesus. Alright, moving right along ASAP.
ASAP is all.
Pull up. Who the fuck you about to talk about?
Why talk about ASAP? ASAP went to prison? Out overseas? He's back now. Trump supported him. Let's talk about it.
Did Trump get him out, or Sweden told Trump fuck out of here?
Let me say something though. I want to say something. And everyone's gonna hate me for this, but I don't give a fuck.
What happened now?
ASAP went to prison or went to jail in the city that he was in because he assaulted somebody.
Yeah. Got found guilty.
Period. So let's just stop right there and let's think about it.
Wasn't innocent.
It ain't like they ran down on a black man.
No.
They came for him because he's ASAP. He ran down on somebody on some assault shit trying to protect a bitch. You tried it. He went to jail, regular shit like you should if you assault somebody.
Yo.
And the whole country's behind you, which I'm behind you because I'm behind every black.
I like ASAP music. That's my nigga.
Trump tried to come through for him on the. He's trying to get the black vote.
He's pandering.
So get home.
We appreciate you.
But also never forget, ASAP Rocky said, I live in Beverly Hills and shit. I don't know nothing about them poor niggas' problems over there.
Let's not forget.
Niggas asked them about the police brutalities and the shootings and all
But
that.
now using some poor nigga shit, huh?
Yeah, but then when you got
when you
brutalized
locked up, they don't give a fuck how much money you got in the fucking in Bank of America, nigga. You're locked up. What's your commissary looking like? Light?
Good honey buns. He like heavy with the buns. Honey bun king.
Couldn't get him out.
Nah, honey buns can't spring this over. Honey buns can't spring.
So it's real funny, but you know, I feel like that's how karma works. You know, it tells people like, damn.
I hope he look at life different now, and I hope that
he does.
That when people ask him to be a real motherfucker and relate to what the fuck people got going on,
he feels
could be a little more normal.
But you know what I do hate too, though, Rich? I hate that affected him. Like one little thing that you said, one little thing that he said, kind of, you know, ran down on him. But he's like, damn, I didn't mean like that. I mean, we don't know, but it's just like that one little comment he made.
He never said he regretted what he said.
He didn't say that.
That's not crazy. He said what he said. He stood on that shit.
But it's like, what if he didn't though? Like that would suck.
What if he didn't mean it?
Yeah, it's like what if he was just
it?
saying like, it ain't gonna do with me. I don't want to make two sides.
Why say what you mean?
Yeah, I mean that was stupid. Oh well, fuck him. I don't care. But I'm just saying.
That's like when NBA YoungBoy was like,
it's unfortunate, but Trump, please,
I ain't know that.
you didn't get kudos over in this time. I'm like, a fuck. You could left me.
Nah, Trump ain't get him out. Trump ain't get him out. Sweden judicial system ran its course, and you know what I mean, they gave him conditional sentence. Just don't fuck up no more. That's what conditional sentence means.
Alright, we done ASAP.
Yeah, ASAP's enough for you.
Moving right along, we moving on to let's
Hot Girl Summer. Let's talk about Hot Girl, Hot Boy
Let me
Summer.
say this. I want to say something funny about the Hot Girl Summer.
Hot Boys is up right now.
So I saw before we do that. I saw Aisha Curry. Aisha Curry. Let me give Aisha Curry credit.
She posts, y'all lose points. Go ahead.
Aisha Curry always loses points. But I want to say this.
Damn.
She always does. It's like she's not good.
What? She's an awesome wife, B. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's
her
like
problem
hot girl
is she
movement.
can't stay in her lane. No, she's not. She couldn't explain it. They said, what is a hot girl summer? Because to white people, Aisha Curry is a black representative, which I don't know where the fuck that came from. But they think that she is the representative for for black people. So they asked her, what is a hot girl summer? And it was her chance to kind of like uplift black women in this season, you know? And she couldn't do it. I'm about to tell you. It was her chance to uplift black women during this season, and she couldn't. I don't know what the fuck she said. I heard it, but it literally went in one ear and out the other. It was some bullshit. I'm gonna tell you what it is. A hot girl, let me tell you something about women, period.
Oh, God.
You don't want to hear it, or do you?
Nah, go ahead.
What's your definition of hot girl summer?
This is my definition of a hot girl summer. As women, we move accordingly as far as males. So everything that we do, we're cognizant of what males think. What is my nigga gonna think about what I'm doing? How does he feel about the situation? Blah, 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 you know? So everything we do, we're trying to be aware of our image, how we look, what does everybody fucking think, you know, things of that nature. But this summer, this hot girl summer, you do what the fuck you want to do. That's how I look at it. Yeah. So it doesn't mean you go around and fuck mad niggas and suck a lot of dick, because that's stupid. What we're saying is be your best self. Go out there, live, take that trip. Fuck that nigga. Move forward. Don't worry about men. Be yourself. That's all it was. It was really just a situation where you don't think about what a nigga thinks about what you're doing. You do what you want to do because you want to fucking do it. Free's favorite line is doing things you like to do. That's his favorite line. So now bitches is dead living by it, and everybody thinks that they're fucking crazy for living by some shit. That's all it means. But somehow niggas try to twist it and turn it.
Is it the same thing?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's different.
The city girl bitches gonna steal it.
Yeah, stealing out niggas' pockets. Hot boy summer to free means Gas had to pay for her own flight to come in and tell you you're gonna give her the money back.
They got the right match. Just Kayla doesn't do that.
They tell you you're gonna pay it back, and then when after you fuck, curve her. That's how bullshit.
But it's not a battle. It's not a battle. It's not like who does what, who doesn't. It's not getting going. The internet turned it into that for entertainment, but that's not what it's about. It is a
battle. Y'all niggas is down.
Y'all down.
Listen, this is what I try to tell Shorty.
Tristan Thompson Future keeping it going.
Listen, I try to tell Shorty, listen, we live this way. Like, this is already our lifestyle. Y'all just trying some new shit out. Like, we veterans. Like, this is how we give it up. So for y'all to just pop up and just try this liberation bullshit all of a sudden, who y'all think y'all running circles around? Like, that shit is hilarious to me. But y'all is finessing a lot of niggas though. Y'all got a lot of slow niggas.
Y'all bitches be still.
We been finessing niggas.
Niggas been finessing y'all in y'all box.
Finessing y'all though. That's a whole Fendi.
That's a fact.
But you know what? I ain't gonna lie though. You don't never really finesse the box. Like, she already wanted to fuck.
She wanted to give you the box.
She wanted to fuck.
Oh my god.
Box is really unfinessable.
I am so happy that y'all already fucking knew that. Cause I dead thought that niggas didn't know that.
Yeah, like
as soon as a female look at a nigga, she dead know what I wanna do. It is what that is. So all you can do is fuck it up. Let me say something again in case y'all don't know.
Yeah.
When as soon as a female look at a nigga, she already know what I fuck him or no. All you can do is fuck that up. You can't make it better because it's already there.
It's already there.
All you can do is fuck it up.
Like I tell my
niggas be fucking it up though.
Like I tell
That's
my
why I tell niggas say less.
Whoa.
Say less. You sit back.
I tell my bro that shit all the time. Please stop talking.
Please stop talking. All you do is talk yourself out the pussy. Don't talk yourself out the pussy. Shut the fuck up, lean back, and be true to yourself. That's gonna get it for you, period.
Just chill out. You in the hemisphere, be cool how you be cool, and let that shit do what it do, like.
That's it. Have you ever talked yourself out of some pussy, Free?
Probably. Yeah. Everybody's done it.
Like a couple of times, I'm like, I just went over.
Now, Free talks amazingly spicy. I know he talked himself out of wild box.
I'm trying to think if I ever met a nigga and like him talk to my
What?
Nah, I'm usually in the box. I don't just not.
Nah, you're not a consistent box fumbler. I'm saying, but I know for how crazy.
See, I'll say this. I got in box and then talked it out of there. Like, I'm gonna keep it calm till I get the box. But I've definitely got in the box and talked myself out of the box after that. I ain't even gonna front.
Don't try to. He's right.
I'm getting in the box. Like I said, I'm a disrespectful person. So I've gotten box and then just like, I really gave you box and I said some bad shit. I might have been a dumb bitch. Might have fronted on him. Might have said I was gonna do this. Any inconsistency. It was something bad.
I'm really better now because when I in my youth, I was a lot of yo, you dumbass bitch, fuck is wrong with you, woo, woo. I don't do that.
Which is disrespectful.
Nah. I'm not like that no more. I don't really be giving it up that way no more. For real. I'm more like, alright, whatever.
That's interesting. I be wondering,
What do you be wondering?
I be wondering.
What you doing in your girl group chat over here, D? Lord knows what y'all niggas.
Girls group chats be lit.
Nah, I should.
This is what's going on. We have a top 50 situation going on. Everybody wants to know everybody's top 50 rappers. Listen, you stop. Everybody's top 50 rappers, right? So I'm gonna be clear. Let me tell y'all about the confusion that I feel like lies with the rapper. Everybody gets to say who they think is their best rapper, who's not the best rapper, blah, blah, blah. But I want to be clear on something. Are we speaking on who is, we're talking credentials as far as rap period, or rap as far as who we like? Because let me be clear, on my playlist, when I'm home alone in my bedroom listening on my headphones, I listen to some weird shit. But that's not what the fuck we're talking about. We're talking about real, overall, universal, who's the best rapper according to America and Europe and the world. So Rich decided to post his top 50 rappers, and he got bodied, but that's because he chose to choose people who he said from his perspective was good rappers.
Listen, my protocol was based upon who was the top 50 spittle-lactal niggas, but the top 50.
He said
but the
top 50 favorite is top 50 greatest.
Exactly. There we go. That was free worded.
Let me tell you the criteria of my personal list. You could go on my gram, look at it, Still Rich 86, right? Boom.
I can pull it up because I got it right here.
Look, so I'll cut me off. Listen, my shit.
Yes, master.
Thank you. My shit, how I gave it up, it was like, it was just out of the motherfuckers I've listened to before. I'm not putting a nigga on my list that I've never listened to just because all of y'all say the nigga's nice. If I never listen to it, now I listen to one QG rap album in my life. I'm not a super, you know what I'm saying? I'm only putting niggas up there that I really listen to, and then I base it off actual niceness on the mic combined with success and longevity and consistency. If you got 30 albums and only 4 is fire, I can't fuck with you the same way that a nigga that got 10 albums and 10 of them is fire. Or, you know what I'm saying? That's how I base my shit. So, like, yeah, motherfuckers like, yo, where's him and where's him? Where's 3 Stacks? I'm like, 3 Stacks is up there, but this nigga don't even got an album. Like,
well, who do you have number 1? Let's just start.
Nigga.
Alright.
Everybody can agree.
Hov is the greatest rapper.
Yeah.
But let me say this to what he just said, though. Let me say this to what he just said. I don't agree.
You don't agree?
Because let me tell you something. This is me. I'm a woman, so I don't listen to rap dead ass for real anyway. I listen to music.
Yeah.
I don't listen to rap. So, but I'm not gonna sit here and I listen to Ed Sheeran. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't. But let me be specific. I have Kendrick on my top 10. Okay. I couldn't even name you 3 Kendrick fucking songs, period.
So why you put me in top?
Because I know that he's a respectable artist, and I know that he's a real rapper, and I know that the world respects him. So why the fuck would I take him out of? It's not about Kayla's top 50. And I'm trying to tell you the greatest, the GOATs, the greatest of all times. Kendrick fits. To Kayla, absolutely not. I wouldn't fucking buy his. Andre 3000. I don't know any of his fucking music. I don't give a fuck about the nigga, but I know he might be the greatest of all time to the world. So when I chose mine, I chose it based off of what I think the world respects. And I think that's what matters the most.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Drake is my favorite rapper. Okay. If I had to right now pull up in my car and turn, and if somebody said one rapper for the rest of your life, I'll listen to Drake for the rest of my life. But I will say this, he wasn't my top 5.
I had Drizzy at number 3. And I damn near put the nigga at number 2. You know what I mean?
I love Drake.
Like, the boy is different, man.
Drake's different, but not to everybody, not to the world, not to time. Because we're talking time, we're talking people who was 15 years ago, they don't even know Drake. But the greatest of all time, they deserve something that's overall. You know, and I think that's important
Drake
for us to acknowledge.
Yes.
So we can all agree on these. We can all agree top 5 is gonna be Hov, Big, Pac.
No, Big is in it.
Big is in it. Pac is not. Pac is not in it.
Let's talk about
I don't have a problem with
Let's talk about Pac. You guys.
I don't think Pac is like a lyrically good rapidy rapper like that.
Let me tell you.
He's a decent storyteller, and the impact is so heavy. I can't just front on him.
And that's your enemies, man.
I sat at a table the other night, recently, maybe 2 days ago, and Paul. You know Paul. He told me.
Paul, P. Will. What up, boy?
He said he wants to come on here tonight because he wanted to emphasize that
land strip
fuck Pac. That's what he said.
He had the land strip trip.
He said fuck Pac. He said Pac, and he's from the West Coast.
He's from Harlem.
He's from New York.
Pac is from the East Coast. He's from the East Coast.
He lived in Cali for 2 years?
For a year, 1 year before he died. So niggas is confused.
High school in Baltimore. Everyone else was in New York.
Let me tell you why I don't respect Pac all the way. And I'm a Tupac fan because he was young. I don't respect anybody. When you're 23 years old, you can't teach me nothing because I'm a grown ass woman.
He shot at cops though.
I don't care. When you're 23 years old, you can't tell me.
He shot at somebody.
Yeah.
So I will say this. But let's say this.
Weird,
anybody who's as effective as he is, he's effective. That's why you have to respect that. He's effective.
What type of nigga go somewhere as a grown man and just say, yo, I'm from here now?
Weird.
Weird ass nigga.
It's weird.
Fuck out of here.
But he's effective. And what matters to us as black people is someone who affects the nation. We have to respect that.
I mean, a lot of niggas do that.
He wasn't born in Atlanta, but
he grew up here though. He came here at a very young age.
What's the young age?
He came in, he was like 12 or some shit, but maybe even younger than that.
I thought it was high school, but I'll give it. I'm not sure. I'm not versed in.
Let me say this. I was in Atlanta 10 years. I claim Atlanta, kind of.
But he's at least from Georgia, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, he's from Georgia.
Son.
He's
okay, Pac is no way, like, come on, son. I ain't gonna lie. LA niggas, y'all niggas, I don't even know how y'all let that slide, B. That shit can't happen nowhere else. A nigga can't pop up in no other city and just say, yo, I'm from here now.
Pac is his raps mean something.
He's not a better lyrical rapper than Lloyd Banks. If we're being honest.
Hennessy and
he's not a better lyrical rapper than Lloyd Banks.
Yes, the fuck he is.
No, he's not.
Yes.
He's not better than niggas say put it right down in your head like it's part of your religion. Fuck you talking about?
Yes, the fuck he is.
He said I hit on balls and
he not better than Fab.
He definitely not better than Fab.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
I'm gonna say he's better than Fab.
They just said that.
They just said
that. Pac is not better than Fab.
He's not a lyrical rapper.
Not better than
Fab and Karma. That's what I'm gonna call Lloyd Banks is Karma.
That is a joke.
I am the one you deny.
That shit is hard.
If you're ready to fuck all that.
Fab is nicer than Pop.
Fab is nicer than Pop.
Y'all are sick.
Old Fab, new Fab.
So chill because I wasn't on the Pop wave. Don't make me embarrassed.
I'm in the Jordan retros from the early 90s.
Alright, so we gonna move on. So I was saying whole big Pop. But I'm moving on.
Lil Wayne should be in the top bracket. He's top 10.
Lil Wayne, we gonna say Eminem. Eminem's an elite rapper.
I don't have a problem with
Eminem is an elite rapper.
Because I bought the Marshall Mathers LP, but that was the last Eminem project I bought. But it was so elite, and he's such an elite, technically gifted rapper that I have to acknowledge his talent.
Eminem first.
That's all this is about. This is about acknowledging.
He's not in my top 5. He's not in the top 5.
Talent.
What about the fact that Eminem put out wild, whack albums?
He did put out a lot of dirt.
Like trash albums back to back. And nobody ever rode around the streets bumping Eminem out they whip.
Nah, he's not in my top. Can I say my 5 real quick while we're right here? I just want to get. Can I get my 5 out?
All zeros.
Can I get my 5 out? Oh, this is my 5. Hove, Killer, Max B.
Who's Killer?
Cameron number 2. These are my top 5 favorite rappers. These are my top 5 favorite rappers. Yes. Hove, Killer Cameron, Jadakiss, Max Bigavell, Free the Boss Dawn. And I might put Fab at number 5. That's my top 5 favorite niggas to listen to.
Oh, to listen to?
Yeah, it's my favorite niggas. My favorite.
But like I say,
I don't bitches stack bundles.
How you put a nigga? I be like, yo, I'm not putting a nigga over a nigga who shit I never listen to over a nigga I bump. I know all the words to this shit, and I'm gonna put a nigga I never listen to over him. Come on.
Listen, I'll say this. You ready? Listen, I'll give you an example. I listen to Side Baby more than I listen to Eminem, but I can acknowledge that Eminem's a better rapper. All right? Like, I'm just saying that.
Okay, so fuck who you listen to. Niggas
no,
like.
That's what I just said. I like Side Baby more than Eminem, but I won't say that.
Niggas like Linkin Park, but that's not what the point is.
Linkin Park is fire.
Linkin Park fire.
Thank you. See?
Why is Future not?
No, we're talking about goats. We're talking about the greatest of all time. Speak for the country.
Why is
we're on radio. Speak for the country.
That's why I said Eminem is on it. Eminem is on it.
No, we like to talk. Let's talk about
the
rap.
We just did the favor. I just said my favorite.
Why?
We know.
Why
like
Future not
Sheeran?
nobody this? Why Future not nobody?
See, everybody listen to people.
Because the subject gets old. The content is redundant. If we're being honest, but I fuck with Future.
Future rap about everything.
So we're not talking about him because we know he's not the greatest.
Future give you everything you want. I mean, bitches, sadness.
So we gonna move along. We gonna move along. So I want to go on to the next. We did top 5. Now we're gonna do top 10.
Feds are sweet.
Listen, we gonna do top 10.
Hold up.
Yeah, you gotta have to send them to me. Yeah, I don't know too many.
So we're gonna do top 10. So I'm gonna move along. So we move from Lil Wayne, Eminem,
DMX,
Andre 3000.
DMX.
No.
Free wants to bring in DMX.
Fuck this list.
I'm not gonna lie, J. Cole.
No.
J.
DMX
Cole's
has
top
3
10.
albums, the only rapper in the same calendar year.
If you don't make J. Cole top 10, I'm walking out
I'm
the
good
door.
on J. Cole, nigga.
Can you agree with J. Cole?
J. Cole over who?
Yeah, over who?
Over
I don't got
Kendrick?
Cole over Cam.
Over Kendrick?
Cole not over Cam. Cole not over Fab.
Yeah, Cole not over Cam or Fab. Shit me.
Not over Kendrick either. Or Wayne.
If you think that Cole's not over Fabulous, I'm lying.
He's not. He's no way he's not. I haven't heard his Cole's not. I'll rap him Fab. Says
It's when you're talking, it's when you're rapping about real shit.
Fab, that's around real shit now too.
Fab
He's
he
developed.
was kids.
Nobody buys Fabulous's
Bro,
records
listen
no
to
more.
Soul Tape 1, 2, 3.
Fab been here
I
since
didn't know
he
that
was
it-
kids, bro.
You shitting me?
Fab been here since he was kids and he's still here.
I love
Level
that.
G.
Fab is still
Sacrifices.
You're truly something special. That's when I miss Fab. Besides that, he's done. So what?
What?
I'm so into you now.
I'm so into you now. I want to be more than a friend of you now.
Yo, man,
Yeah,
you
I'm my baby girl in the interviews
Fab been
now.
relevant
That's
longer than
Fab,
damn near
bro.
every single rapper. You gotta stand up. Fab been relevant longer than damn near every single rapper.
That's a fact.
What are we talking about here? This nigga been relevant since what? What, 8th grade? 9th grade?
Yeah, he has been
my nigga.
relevant.
Come on, man.
Oh, let me say this. And I gotta speak for Paul because he's not here.
Is there
But
any
he did
female
want to hear.
rappers?
Wait.
No.
Wait. Yes, let's bring that up. I'm happy he said that. He just said, is there any female rappers?
No.
So when I showed Paul my top 50, Lauryn Hill was one of my top 16. And his question was, what the fuck has Lauryn Hill done since the education of Lauryn Hill?
Album.
And I said, I don't care, that's my favorite album of all time. But he said, it don't count. When you come with one album, that's not enough.
She was really a singer. She wasn't even a rapper like that.
Yeah.
That was like a lot of balls.
She was a singer, man. Nicki Minaj is a way more accomplished rapper than Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, I got Nicki over
Lauryn Hill.
But I
is a
really
singer.
love the education.
I got
of
Missy
Lauryn
high
Hill.
too. Niggas be frontin' on Missy like her shit.
So
Missy's
let's
not a good
continue. Let's
rapper.
continue. So we're gonna
Is
talk
she
about
good,
Jadakiss.
Nah, Missy got dope music. She's not a good rapper though.
Alright, I'll accept that.
We're gonna
I'll
continue
accept
on.
that.
So we said Andre 3 Stacks, Cole, Kendrick, Drake.
Cole.
I'm moving forward. Jadakiss,
Alright,
Lauryn
fuck
Hill,
with
T.I.,
You just naming a bunch of niggas you like at this point.
Snoop, Drake, Cam, 50 Cent. Does 50 Cent count? Does he matter to us as a rapper?
Yes.
Not to me.
Yes. Get rich is important. Massacre is important.
Yeah, 50
Oh, I want to tell y'all something. Guess who Free added in his top 10?
Shit is terrible.
He added Too Short.
What did I add? Too short.
Shut up! Shut up, Chris. Free here.
That was 20 to 30.
He
That
added-
was 20 to 30. Don't try to do me like
I
that.
think had Big L. I think he had Big L like
He was
number
not
12.
18. Alright, he should be there. Shout the L. Don't do
Too
that.
Short shouldn't even
Yo,
be on
that
the fucking
nigga
out on the
Free.
fucking.
Shit is so regional, it's disgusting.
New York started
He also
rap.
said Nelly.
The best rappers are from New
He
York.
said Nelly was 23.
I said, who get Nelly? Let's not act like Nelly
He
ain't
said
gonna
Bone
Nelly gonna
Thugs and
die.
Harmony.
They were like 30. Fuck. Cross Bone Thugs with Diamond. They rap better than
Free
niggas.
said that Too Short was a better rapper than Nicki
Bone Thugs a
Minaj.
group. I ain't put no groups in this
Too
shit.
Short was a better rapper than Nicki Minaj. Would you like to stand by that or you want to digress? Too Short is a better rapper than Nicki Minaj. Speak up.
Hey, I'm standing by it. I'm standing by it. Bitch!
That's
You
fine.
didn't even say it right.
How you say it?
Bitch!
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Fucked it up.
You know what I mean? You gotta say a bitch like me, you feel me? But yeah,
Biatch, nigga.
fuck that.
Let's
Nah, he
go
might not be
to
better
this.
than Nicki. I'm
He's
fine.
not.
Rich, who is Raekwon? He was
I'm
fun.
gonna
I
change my
respect
shit.
Raekwon.
Too short, not
Mine
best.
should
I
be on the
respect
list.
Shorty just said,
He
who
should be on the
is
list.
Raekwon?
Who's Raekwon?
Shorty said, who is Raekwon?
Kristen,
we should
hold
just
on,
stop the
Kristen, hold
rapper.
on. Kristen, who's Raekwon? Have you ever heard that as a rapper? Where's Stevie? Stevie Williams, can you come here, please? You can't. Kristen, who's Raekwon? She isn't. That's what that. She isn't.
Do you know who Ghostface Killer is?
Go get one of them niggas off the balcony, B.
Tell somebody to
fuck
come
it.
in here.
Nah,
I want to know somebody. Tell somebody to come in here. We need. I want to know. I don't care. That's what we need. Tell them. Hurry up.
Yeah, producer.
Shit so fucking corny, B. Like,
yes.
everything needs to be perfect.
Somebody
Yeah,
put
B.
Common and Method Man.
I respect
Gucci
that
Man.
shit.
Somebody put Gucci Man as number 34. Michael, I fuck Gucci.
WAP is a movement. What are you
He
talking
put
about?
Remy before Cool J. He put Remy before Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
He put Remy before Nipsey.
Remy Ma is a better rapper than Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
He put
I like Nate. I like Nate. get into
I gotta get that on shit.
He put Nipsey, let's see, he put Dirk.
We doing 50 greatest rappers.
I love Jim Jones.
And we decided Remy Ma is a better rapper than Nipsey
Stevie,
Hussle.
you here?
I just want to be clear.
Stevie, are you here?
Is Remy Ma better rapper than Nipsey Hussle?
Stevie, come here.
Is Remy Ma better rapper than Nipsey Hussle?
Come here.
He ain't gonna say that. This
Raekwon.
Who's Raekwon?
Why do you know who Raekwon is?
Raekwon is
Is Raekwon better than better than Nicki Minaj as a rapper?
Yes.
You put him before her?
Yes.
Do you put him before Eminem?
Yes.
Why Raekwon before Eminem?
Yeah.
Stevie,
Eminem.
slow down and think of what you're
Can I
saying.
say something real quick?
Who the fuck is that?
Let me say something.
You don't know Raekwon? That's crazy.
No.
Rich for 70. I mean,
We gotta say something over here.
Welcome to Stevie Williams.
Raekwon, Eminem listened to Raekwon before Eminem was Eminem.
I want to say one more time because Remy Ma is a better rapper than Nipsey Hussle.
Stop.
We agreed on that too.
No, I ain't agreeing on that.
Rich, you agree on
You
that?
said Remy Ma?
Remy Ma is better than Nipsey Hussle.
Bar for bar.
If we just talk lyrical rappers, bar for bar, Remy Ma
Nipsey had a better message.
Nipsey had a better message. Remy Ma is a better rapper. Niggas gotta accept
Let's
it.
go back to this real quick.
Like,
Tell them
Let
no.
me say something real quick. Hip hop was always about
Talking to
message.
the mic. They gotta hear you, Stevie.
I don't got no seat.
Bring him that seat, Kristen. Slide that seat in there and move the camera. Let's talk about it because I want to know.
Alright, cool. You know I'm a hip hop pioneer.
So I want to show you our list, and I want you to say
No, but
what
listen.
you feel.
just say what you gotta say.
Listen, the message Nipsey Hussle, Remy Ma can't even match. No disrespect to Remy Ma.
No disrespect.
But what's her message though? It's her message to Papoose.
Hello. Slide your seat in and sit down.
What message is Remy Ma pushing to motivate
The movement, and that matters.
us as
That
career,
matters.
hold up, as career individuals?
I respect the message.
That matters.
I respect the message.
I don't give a fuck about the bounce.
That's real.
And this is why Nas is my top 5.
Is that my question?
Yeah, but hold on.
I want his answer.
Would you think that Nas is top 5?
All I said was,
Nas is top 2.
if we're talking about,
What you talking about?
They didn't want to put Nas on the map at all.
I did not.
Nobody got Nas.
Ray said that.
No, listen. There's a difference between my top 5 favorite rappers, which include Hove, Cam, Kiss, Mac
Stevie,
G.
turn your chair over
Come
here, because they can't see you in the front. We want to see you.
I think I forgot Nas on my not even front. No, I put Nas on my other list. Hold up.
We acknowledge Nas is top 5 elite.
I want to keep going, because I
I
want
put
to
Nas on
know.
number 10.
This is a
I put Nas on
thing.
number 10.
Where do you put Cole? Is Cole top 10, top 20, top 30, or top 5? Where's Cole?
Top. He at the 30.
Come closer in your chair.
I put Nas on number 10.
You put J. Cole as top 30? Top 30?
You forgot about Big
Am I the only one
And
going for J. Cole?
Cole would
He's lyrical.
contest to this. You got Big Daddy Kane. You got Cool G Rap. You got a lot of niggas that came before J. Cole.
But what?
So J. Cole ain't the top, but he might be the top relevant motherfucker right now lyrically. But the lyrics that came before J. Cole tell you that he listens to them. So who did y'all listen to before y'all? You know what I mean?
I don't agree. So you're not talking to me.
Nah, because with that, if you saying it like that, that means every old nigga is nicer than every new nigga.
That don't mean that's the problem. Everybody think
You're talking about
he's
top 50
OG.
MCs? You're not talking about top 50 MCs right now. You're talking about top 50 hip hop MCs.
Yeah.
So run that shit down from when hip hop started to where it's at now.
Yeah.
You can't forget KRS-One.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
listen to KRS. So
I don't
can't-
know what it is.
I'm not saying you had to listen to him.
Yeah.
But you gotta acknowledge the fact what he contributed to
Yeah.
the hip hop game
Yeah.
as far as lyrical. We're not
Yeah.
talking about bounce. We're talking about a lyrical message.
Yeah.
But it's just like with basketball, like shit is more intricate now, it's more technical, it's
Yeah,
more
but you never
words.
figured about James Worthy or Dr. J or all these niggas. Yeah, you got all of these niggas that just made it to the league. But how you think?
It's a lot of niggas that's better than Larry Bird now, like Kevin Durant,
That's what I'm thinking.
like LeBron James.
It's a lot of niggas that's
I
better
might
than
take
him.
Paul George over there if I was picking
Oh shit, that's
Look,
crazy.
look,
Who's
look.
nicer? I'm just saying who's nicer.
But they come before who you think is nice.
Do they?
Larry Bird come before who?
No, he doesn't come before Durant. Not on my list. Sorry,
No.
I've seen enough. I've seen the tape.
You might
I've seen
not
the
see
tape.
enough.
I've seen enough, bitch.
Oh, he's
I've
saying
seen
you might
all
not
the
see enough.
classics.
And that might be
There's
real.
no other no. There's no.
But wait,
Don't tell me
it's
a nigga that's 7
They kind of beat it and
Bro, so I can see it with my 2 eyes. How fast they run, how far they jumping.
Bird wasn't a little nigga.
Real quick,
Bird
though.
was like 6'9".
So
You would tell me Bird can guard Durant and shit me?
So when Durant is out the game, And 10 years from now, it's another
It's gonna
nigga.
be better niggas.
It's gonna be like,
That's
we
how
better than
the
Durant.
evolution go.
And you're gonna be like, no, Durant was that nigga.
If I see a nigga that's 7'6" and he got a Jimmy, he's better than
But let's say this
real quick
though.
though.
Like, what are we talking about?
Larry Bird and Magic Johnson was the niggas that got TNT in an NBA.
I respect what he did. I'm not trying to mitigate what Larry Bird did for the NBA. I'm saying right now, skill-wise, Kevin Durant is a better basketball player than Larry Bird. Human beings involved.
But
Kevin Durant is 7 foot with a
Can I say
bop
something?
and the same type of Jimmy. What are we talking about?
Can I say something?
What can Larry Bird?
Wait. Let me say this.
What does Larry Bird do
We're not
better than
talking
Durant?
NBA, we're talking music. So can we agree
Is this jump shot better?
maybe we haven't.
Is it?
Did Kevin Durant win the
I can't-
three-point
you can't-
Let's say this though.
But I seen Kevin Durant hit the 3 when it counted Game 3 of the finals over your man Brown. So what I'm saying is, from what I've seen with my eyes, yes, Durant.
What
is
you
better
see
than
with your
Larry
eyes. So the
Bird
question
got
is
your eye
this.
test.
When we're talking music, let's agree that
Bird got chips.
maybe what the fuck was going on a long time ago, maybe we don't.
And he got way more respect than Durant. So what you talking about? You talking about
So
Durant
when
is
it
a
comes
better
to
player.
music,
Hold on,
when it comes to
If I'm
music,
picking
we're talking
5 on
music.
5, I'm taking Durant over Larry Bird. Can't convince me. Durant's
Today,
stronger,
but
faster,
have you
quicker.
watched everything that Larry Bird ever did in his career?
I've
Probably
seen a
not.
lot. I'm not saying I've seen everything.
So that's what we
I'm
talking
just
about.
using
With
common
music?
sense.
With music, we're talking about albums.
Yo, niggas might chew you up for that.
No, you're not. Crazy niggas.
Look at
Like,
that,
any nigga with that watches basketball, play ball with common sense is gonna pick Kevin Durant over Larry Bird. He's better. Period.
Yo, they not, yo.
Okay, listen.
I
We're
wanna know
talking
my team.
music.
Who
We're
make it
talking
right,
music.
Let's go back to music.
So when we're talking about something, we're talking about an OG in music. What if we haven't heard enough of their music to give a fuck to be able to compare them to someone who we listen to all the time?
I'm not trying to front on KRS or Cool G Rap. Like, I understand they
Is
got
that
some
what you
shit.
said? Who did you
I was
say?
about to say something, nigga. Who do you think is better than Coogee Rap?
So I don't know Coogee Rap. So how
Coogee
the fuck
Rap
do we
is
sit here
nice,
and
but
compare
Who I is a
them?
better
When
rapper?
we're young and we don't know who that is.
Not a favorite, just like overall, just a better rapper than Cool G Rap.
Yeah.
LL Cool J, nigga from his era.
That's what I'm saying. So where your top 40, 50 at?
Hove is better than Cool G Rap.
Yeah.
Biggie is better than Cool G Rap.
Whoa.
I don't even know who the fuck this is.
Rakim is definitely better than Cool G Rap.
Rakim is better than Cool G Rap. Big L is better than Cool G Rap.
Like one of the first gangster rappers ever.
Some of my like 10 motherfuckers right there.
Like one of the.
But I respect Cool G Rap's impact on the culture. I don't want to take away from
top
him.
50 though.
No, I thought you were asking who I think is a better rapper than Cool G Rap.
Yeah, and all those rappers you just named is in that top 50 list.
Yeah, I agree.
So J. Cole, he kind of like down here.
I'm not disagreeing with you. You gotta direct that over there.
I got you.
She got J. Cole extra high.
Yeah.
I respect J. Cole.
J. Cole cool.
He cool, but he not like that. He's not that.
Sure.
He's not Big L. Let's
I
be
put Cole at
clear.
21.
He not.
I respect
he
Kodak.
not Craig G either though too.
You said who you think?
I respect
Nah, that's not enough. He don't got enough.
Whoa, what you mean? I respect Kodak is like that.
Kodak.
No. Listen, I think it's just bugging.
Kodak over J. Cole?
No. I didn't say Kodak over J. Cole. I never said that. No. Kodak is nice. Kodak is nice. Y'all niggas don't listen to Kodak. I don't listen to Kodak. He's nice. He talk real shit. We gonna talk about messages. We can talk messages. Kodak struggle.
Free is not.
You gotta really listen to Kodak. Niggas just hit a name and look at how he acts and just be like, yo, he's a retard. He not talking about nothing. Kodak got songs with respectable hip hop.
This is the Wu-Tang.
Can I say somebody who I respect?
Shorty said she didn't know who Raekwon was. Or Ghostface. Or
Kristen, where
Raekwon.
you at?
I'd rather listen to Kodak than Capadonna.
No, listen.
I'd rather listen to Kodak than Capadonna.
Can I say somebody who I respect before?
I'd rather listen to Kodak than you got. I'm sorry.
Okay, wait.
I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
gonna say that.
Can I say
You
somebody?
got?
You guys say what you guys say.
Can you all listen?
She hate when niggas talk about her. Let's say what she got to say.
I'm a girl, so everybody always talk over me. I want to say one person.
Sunday.
I want to say one person who I respect as a rapper that nobody else respects. A Boogie.
Not really a rapper. Like a.
How the fuck is A Boogie not a rapper? Stop.
He was the rapper.
Let me tell you. Wait, nobody.
A Boogie's a good artist.
Let me say what I'm gonna
I
say.
been on some Wu-Tang.
No, wait, Stevie, wait. Can I go? No,
I ain't into
stop.
new shit though.
Stop. But listen, but you gonna hear me.
Alright, I hear you.
This is my feel on A Boogie.
A Boogie.
I think that A Boogie came in and he followed up on Dipset. I grew up on Dipset, and I feel like A Boogie and Dipset got a lot of the same
That's
shit.
your cousin.
I'm not playing. I'm dead serious. A Boogie the
came
first
in and
nigga
crying about
that
his
came through and
I was
When
first to
A
say about a
Boogie
bitch.
came
Am I
through
right?
the jungle, it was on some
Did I
different
miss
shit.
something?
I'm not in this.
All right, I'm letting go.
Hey, Boogie, the whole mixtape was about a bitch that did him dirty, right?
No,
That's how he came in the game.
No, if nobody
Did
was
the hot
talking
shit come
about
before the
And
hardest
then
shit?
when I walked in, it was about the message.
Yeah.
When she would do it from Raekwon's message.
One
to
thing
Boogie.
about A Boogie is he's talking about real street shit that niggas is going through in the streets. And I respect that. I respect him as an artist, period.
Yeah, he's good artist.
That nigga's gotta check out.
He's not a rapper.
You don't even listen to A Boogie, Stevie, why you going against
I
it.
can't.
So don't say he's not a good rapper, you never heard him.
He's not better than
He's not a
You don't
rapper.
know because you never heard him. You never heard him.
He's not a rapper.
Why would y'all say Boogie's not a rapper?
He's like Future.
We'll talk about this
Whoa,
another
Future
time.
be rapping and chill.
Nah, Future
Future can rap.
he did a song with Rihanna, and then that's when he blew up. Before Future did that song, Future was meathead. Like, don't know.
He can rap though.
Yeah, but he can't.
Future makes hits. He makes hits.
Everybody got a melody.
He's a melody nigga.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Nah, all this shit be melodies though.
I don't
Future
think
be
when I think like a
rapping
nigga just rapping, I don't think of Future, but I hear what you're saying. Like I guess
I feel like Future nice. Future got bars.
What y'all should have asked was, who's the first melody rapper nigga?
Bags B.
Nah, you got
Nate Dogg. I'm gonna go back.
Nelly came before him.
Oh shit. So we kind of forgot about
I forgot
nothing.
about that.
See? When niggas get the whole wave from waves, you gotta think about
But I like what Max took it though.
Somebody
I
can
like what
come
Max
to
took
do
it
better
though.
though.
You fuck with Max B?
Nigga, hell.
I'm
But a nigga can take a style and add to it and make it better though.
I feel like Max made a whole
It wasn't no Max, there'd be no French.
No French, no Wiz.
No Wiz.
Gotta be a Wiz.
Wiz say started rapping because of Max.
Wiz was underground. And him and Currency.
Wiz wasn't rapping like this at first.
Yeah, but they caught the Max beat, like
Yeah.
melody, hood wave.
Yeah.
And then even Wiz don't sound like Max.
Yeah.
But you get I get what they doing,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
So everybody jumped on, I'm gonna be lyrical, so I'm gonna be melody.
Yeah.
And if you can do the right melody,
Yeah, you gotta find that balance.
then you can get a hit.
You can get it, you can cross
Hey, Boogie
over.
got a hit.
He does.
No, anybody got hit.
I just got the rhyme, the guy who loved niggas ever since I was a young nigga
You can talk
coming
about
up.
this, but you
Niggas
gotta
ain't
talk
nobody
about-
show me love, nigga. Fucking love. That's real
Trippie
shit.
Redd.
Let's talk about real
You
shit.
gotta talk about everybody that's on that rolling. Yeah, you gotta talk about everybody that's on that rolling loud.
Same way.
Because all them niggas came from Wayne. Melody, getting high, all of that shit, and then it just spawned. Like,
Do we put Wayne top 10?
Yeah,
I just
Wayne's top
want to know.
Wayne top 3.
Oh my
Did you
god.
vote?
You're wow.
Let me see what Rich said, because he might want
Nah,
to
I put
change
Wayne at
something
number 9.
now.
I put Wayne at number 9.
Wayne's top
Number 9
10.
my Instagram right here. No, the Instagram's right here.
Wayne
Okay.
is definitely top 10.
He's top 10.
Wayne's lyrical.
So let me ask you real quick. Big L.
I don't let
You're not
it.
familiar with that guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Do they count? Do they count?
Yeah.
We're
to
talking
me-
about top 50 today.
To me, I don't
So I
think
count a nigga like a
I
big
had
L
to
who I never
eliminate
heard
Big L
of.
because of the lack of longevity.
Listen real quick. Before Hove, it was Method Man and Big L. It was.
I fuck with Big L, but he ain't
Who
doing
the
long
fuck
enough
is
for me.
Big L?
From Harlem, nigga. Harlem rapper.
Where you from?
Right.
Children of
They from New York.
Jersey?
I'm Jersey.
I'm from Boston. I never heard no nigga named Big L. So we here today.
Of course, I like Big
Okay.
L.
I like Big L. He just ain't do it long enough for me. Like, he ain't do it long enough.
But
He got body, but unfortunately,
the culture.
he made it.
Y'all gonna talk
You
about
from New
who?
York?
From Philly.
Oh, you from Philly?
Yeah.
You
You gonna talk
put
about?
Seagull in your top 10?
Shit, he top 7, nigga.
Seagull was in my top
Top
10.
10 in there too.
Nah.
Does anybody know who that
Slow
is?
down.
So
That's where we lost. That's where
That's
we
what we
lost.
lost, yo.
Jason,
Once you cross me,
Jason,
you
come
lost
here.
me.
Hold up.
Do you know who Big L
Where
is?
the fuck I put, I put
Who the fuck?
Hold up. I'm gonna put Schoolie D
Come here.
for y'all niggas. Come on,
Come
son.
here. You can't tell me who Big L is?
Schoolie D, my
You
nigga.
don't know who that is? Come here.
Okay.
Is Big L your top 10 rapper?
Did you just tell me
He's an elite rapper.
I don't know who's
Come
Schoolie
here.
D, bro.
Tell
You
him.
might have that, but I mean, I can't, you know.
Just is he or no? You can just tell me.
You
Is
gonna sit
he?
up here and tell
He's
me
not.
Schoolie D ain't the one?
I don't even know who the
I
fuck
don't
that
know
is.
Schoolie D.
Exactly. So,
We're talking about top 50 today.
yeah, we talking about the
Top
niggas-
50?
We talking
Top
about the niggas
50
that y'all
rappers.
talking about?
5-0.
That respect that nigga. Cause the
5-0.
first nigga that they
That's like
gangsta rap
everybody.
That's
was from
everybody.
Philly.
We're talking top 10 right now.
Schoolie D, PSK before.
Who's
Straight
the-
Outta
I thought
Compton.
Coogee Rap was the first gangster rap nigga.
Nah, Schoolie D, nigga from Philly, nigga.
Oh, it is.
PSK, Parkside
You can't
Killers,
be top
Hilltop.
top.
But a lot of these niggas are trash.
Some of these niggas is nice though.
Who's lyrically nice today? Joey Badass?
A Boogie's nice today.
Yeah, badass.
Don Q is
Can
nice.
y'all
Young
please?
Q is nice.
J. Cole is nice. Kendrick is nice. Kendrick number one today.
Who else is nice right now?
Yeah.
Kendrick is number
Me
one
too, and I'm listening to Kendrick. Remember I said
I'm
that?
trying to think who else got
because his message.
Little Corday nigga can fake rap.
Corday. I mean, Meek clearly got balls.
We didn't put Meek, and I fuck with Meek.
Today Meek is top 5.
Yeah, clearly.
Because his message.
Drizzy is still spazzing. Drizzy's still going in. Drizzy's still going in.
Hey.
He's really above Kendrick, but whatever.
Who?
Drizzy, but whatever though.
Right.
Shit, I don't even know.
We gotta move along.
We gotta move along.
Stevie, now that you're here, listen to this. Yeah, you're still here. You're out
I
there.
appreciate you guys inviting me.
Thank you guys. We appreciate you.
Appreciate your insights. It's fully deep history now.
My man came with the real history.
I appreciate you. So now we're gonna move along, but I want you to be a part of this. So the name of our show is We're All Set. So we always say, well, we're all set on. All set means like I'm off it, like I'm over, I'm ready for it to be done. It could be a fashion wave, it could be something going on in the media. Anything that you're all set on, we're gonna address it. So I want you to take your time and think of something that you're all set on, or something you're off and you're over it. We'll all go through ours and then we'll get to you last. So we'll start off with Free. Free, what is it that you're all set on?
I mean, this is really regurgitating what I said earlier. I'm all set on the fake outrage that people mad about Hov doing the deal with the NFL because they misinformed.
I think it's cool.
I think it's cool, and it's what we should do. Like I said, if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. You can't make change from the outside. It starts from within. Malcolm X said, don't be Democrat, Republican, let's see, you know what I mean? See what's in our best interest. We never pick a side. The power of black women today is just, we're not gonna go into it. I'm all set on the fake outrage at home. That's my right, and I'm gonna just leave it there.
Thanks. I agree.
Oh, dang. Alright, boom. You saw me?
Yep. Rich, what do you gonna set on?
You know what? It was something that was going on a couple weeks ago, and I was peeping it. And I'm gonna just bring it back because we ain't had an episode since the other day when Breezy said he only fuck bitches with good head. You know what I'm saying? And then all the joints started getting all up in arms, like, oh, he talking about light skinned bitches, he talking about straight hair bitches, woo, woo, woo. I'm like, I really feel like y'all been socially conditioned into thinking that's what nice hair is. He really just talking about bitches that got their hair done. You know what I'm saying? Like I really feel like everybody would just want to jump up in arms and get mad about every little thing. Y'all been socially conditioned into thinking that a fro is not nice hair or some kinky twist or some dreads is not nice hair. Like, you don't know what that man was talking about. Every nigga only fucks bitches with nice hair. It just depends on what he think nice hair.
It's really
Okay, ready? What? Let's go.
Money bang.
Oh, alright, Kayla, what you all set on?
Alright, it's time for my fucking all set. And I'm gonna take it to the fashion industry. Ladies, let me tell y'all something. When we wear our bright highlighter colors, it makes us stand out in the motherfucking club, and I feel it. Anything that makes me show off more than the next bitch, I wanna show skin. I wanna show color. I wanna wear a bright orange or a bright fucking green. And that's beautiful. But the reality is, it's overdone. I am all fucking set on these bright ass goddamn neon greens, neon oranges. Anything that's fucking bright, that shit has been done and overdone. So, in the words of Anna Wintour, let it
If I see
go.
you in a neon skirt, I'm thinking box thing.
If I see you in a neon skirt, Free said, he said if you see you in a neon skirt, you're gonna think your box thing. It's called old school, it's called done, it's called worn the fuck out, just like it was. We over it. So don't wear it no more. Anything you have neon green, pass it off.
I still enjoy a good dot look. I mean, not holler, but I enjoy the look a little bit. I mean, a little good dot look.
Just let it go. I got
bright
some
lit.
pieces too. I got some pieces.
Little goofy bright
Fashion
lit or
Nova had a
something.
whole fucking thing going on,
City
but it's
girl,
over now. So
like a
it's
city
over.
girl.
Let's leave that in 2019. Wear your last few
Keep
pieces.
the body work going, man.
Wear your last few pieces and then let's just move forward. So that was mine. I just feel like it's over.
When do you think it's canceled? When it's officially like
No,
the
stop,
last
no,
day?
that's Mark.
What's officially the very last day that they can wear the neon, B?
Today.
That shit over.
If you're listening to this, everybody raise your hand if you're over the neon green. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're over the neon green.
I've been over it. Can I say something?
Are you over it? Are you over it or no? Rich likes it. If you see Rich, wear your neon shirt.
You like the lace front?
I like them dotty.
Wet wig, huh?
Never.
Yeah, you do.
Never.
Moving right along,
That's
Stevie.
it.
When I can see that weird makeup line on the corner of that weird shit.
Hold up, because one thing about it is I do my baby hairs and something fuck on my makeup. But it's there though.
Can I get my question?
Come on, do your will set, Brody.
What you all set on?
What you all set on, Stevie?
I'm set on the lace fronts.
Stevie's all set on the lace
I'm
fronts.
set on the wet, wild, pink, blonde.
You done with lace fronts.
I'm done with the lace front. So I think.
I ain't gonna lie.
I think if that shit ain't matching, and I don't think shorties know that this shit.
Yeah, but we can see
I don't
it.
think they know that we can see it.
We can see
I think that they know, but I think that they feel like
If
it's
they
not
don't get you a
working.
drink at the bar, it's because your lace front
I can
is
see
fucked
the
up.
shit.
That's
Like,
how I feel.
you
Let me
been here
say
for an hour,
something
you
about the
sweating, I
lace
can
fronts.
see
Let
it.
me say something about the lace fronts.
It's like when you sweat through your snapback.
Yeah.
Bitches sweat through their lace front.
They
Don't
do.
get it fucked
They
up.
do.
They
They
got
sweat out
cold
their
But
rolls.
as girls, because let me say something. I never had a lace front on, but I will say this is a woman. I wore weave. And when
But they
we
look
think
good,
when the
though.
weave don't work, you be thinking to yourself, niggas don't know. I be like, niggas don't really know. They don't know about weave don't blend. You think niggas don't know. Bitch, they know. Because
Rich.
they're on here now saying that they know.
Rich.
We thought that they're on to
I don't
us.
do weaves no more. I found out I was asking.
They going wigs now. They doing a whole new set of hair on these shit.
wigs to ow.
Yes. But girls, y'all thought niggas don't know. Today niggas is saying they know.
So
So
I
it's
give
better.
props to the shorty that spend money on their lace fronts and their wigs, but I can't swallow the fact that when I see this shit don't look right, looking sloppy, and shorty still
What's
got the same
underneath?
attitude, it should be fucking.
What's
bad.
underneath the lace front? If the lace front came off, do you know what's under there?
Like,
Yo, it's a mystery. It's, I have no idea.
Right,
No idea.
Stevie.
I've never seen nothing.
It's about like 7 cornrows.
yeah, 7 cornrows.
It is.
That's it.
It's called meat
Kawhi
meal
Leonard
braids.
cornrows. It's the same shit as
Ain't
Kawhi got.
nothing wrong with no cornrows though. But I'd rather see mine rock cornrows.
Did that shit.
Than the lace front.
Yeah, I mean, I got my own personal preference and shit. I like
Better off with the cornrows,
I like the
honestly.
natural style.
Niggas say fuck it. But the reason they don't do it is they don't have edges.
I'm not knocking the lace front. I'm just saying when you can see the lace front,
That's what it's going to
and
spot.
shorty don't think
So the
that you
first
can
2
see
days
it.
is good. It's after the first 2 days.
I don't think shorty can think that we can see her lace.
We can see it.
Favorite segment is gonna be Book of the Week, and no one can come through that. We like to promote black literature and promote black people reading. So this is a book that I've been reading. When I first started reading this book, I posted it. And like I said, the name of it is The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem. So people were like, oh my God, you have self-esteem. It's not about that. You read books like this not because you don't think that you have high self-esteem. It's because you would be surprised by the acts of people around you who have low self-esteem. And when you can better understand your friends and the reasons that they do what they do, you can better manage them. So I will say this, when I started reading this book, I started thinking about the people around me, and I could almost feel them. So things that I've been through with past relationships, whether it be like a man I'm dating, or my mother, or my father, whatever the fuck it is, I realized that having low self-esteem can affect people in many avenues. And that's why I like to recommend this book, because I feel like it could just really bring something out of people who you've been around, who you would never suspect, that just have low self-esteem, or high self-esteem, and how it just impacts you in life. All right, does anybody give a fuck?
Yeah.
Shout out to
No, because Rich in his phone. See, this is the problem right now. A lot of people don't fucking read.
Yo,
Nobody
I read.
cares. No, we're talking about bullshit all day. Everybody's like this. Fuck 50 Cent.
I ain't gonna lie.
But when I talk about Nathaniel Brandon and
Yo, this
self-esteem,
nigga Stevie
nobody
came
gives a
through
fuck.
with these fucking bottles now.
Stevie
drunk,
walked
my
out
nigga,
on my
like,
book of the
what
fucking week.
fuck,
Like, that
bro?
shit's mad
Like,
annoying. I don't
I
know.
got
Yo, order some merch.
Anyway.
Order some merch.
Educate yourself.
Order some fucking merch.
Now niggas wanna move on to merch.
Yo, if it's not a well set book, we'll throw this shit out the fucking room, B.
Order some merch, yo.
fucking
I said you walked out. We started talking about
we
literature.
got fucking screens.
That's what I
We
said.
got fucking phone, fucking
He's moving on to talking about buying hoodies.
galaxies, hoodies.
He's telling
t-shirts.
y'all to buy hoodies.
We got stickers. We
He's
got
telling
pens.
y'all to buy stickers, and I'm telling y'all to read literature. Y'all see what the fucking problem is in Black America?
Oh, well.
Buy hoodies or read literature. It's
You
sick.
not gonna tell me, nigga, you make money off this shit too. You not gonna tell me about some motherfucking
I don't give a
merch?
fuck about money when it comes to black people being dumb.
Oh,
I'm walking out.
shit.
I'm all set on her for
No, they walked out of my book though. They walked out. But I would like to say one thing. I promote black literature. I understand everything is bullshit, but this is what it is.
Yeah, you want to drag it?
I do want to fucking drag it. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning into our podcast. This is We're All Set. I'm Kayla Martinez. That was free.
I'm
that
free.
was Rich.
I'm free.
He thinks he's back now. It's sick. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Episode 17. We'll see you
Yeah.
next week.
Merch.